Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review the game from the IGLO League, from the Group D. The black player was Valens and the white was Malubi. It was interesting game, I think. Both players showed that they don't like to answer to the opponent's move and they want to spoil the plan of the opponent. Usually answering the Komoku Kakari is bigger than Hoshi Kakari, but it is a small difference, so it's all right. And black does not continue in the upper left corner, which would be the most common way to play. Here I think the idea was to get the strength, the wall to the lower side. This would be a good way to play. And black just prevented this. I think this was intentional. And this is a Joseki. It's all right. Now white goes here, and I think this is too much of a tenuki, because the upper left corner becomes more and more important. Already it was more important than the Hoshi because it is a Komoku Kakari, but now we also got some strength here. So this strength would be useful. We can play the Hasami here or there, but we can also play just normally, because black does not have any space to create on the left side. Like, even if we do the most basic Joseki, black can hear, but it will be easy to invade in the future, and black is not that strong. And of course our group is not really weak. This is a strong group. For now we play in the upper right corner, and black gets to play c17. Very big move, very important move. White answers here. Very interesting answer. Probably okay. Black wanted white to just extend and then go into the corner. If we go into the corner immediately, then white gets this in center, which is good for white. So black wanted this, and this is what I was talking about, and about spoiling the opponent's plan. White did not play here, which was a very good way to play. This is bigger because we go into the corner and we steal almost all of the corner. Black played here, white stole the whole corner, and black captured the stone on the outside. And locally it is better for white, and generally I think it is better for white. Black got a strong shape, but it does not matter that much, and white got a lot of points in the corner, so it is fine for white. As for black, the Joseki move here, the most common one is this one, because it takes most of the corner and creates a nice shape. Then white needs to extend to make a living shape. In the game, it is much better for white, because white is already alive and has some points, and black only got some points on the edge, not in the corner. In the corner there are more points. Here white invaded. Nowadays it is more common to play here, because our computer programs told us to play this and to go into the corner like this. Usually this is a bit worse. This is a bit worse for white. Although if we have this stone, then I think the Sezon is more powerful, because now with this stone, if black will cut us like this, let's say something like that, then we can attack the whole group. This is good. So probably black will have to play here, and we get more points in the corner than in this variation. So if we have the stone at 05, then I recommend the Sezon. If we don't have the stone in this shape, then I would just go Q3, and I would be happy to have some of the corner. Here black separated white, and the fight is not really that easy. Here the common move is this one, and white will cut. And maybe it looks dangerous for black, but white will have to come back to this group in the corner to leave. So we just need to not die fast black by black. I don't know, maybe this. If we don't die immediately, then white will have to come back, and we will get additional move in the center, so it will be fine for us. I think it was maybe possible to play this way. In the game, black did not want the fight and played here. This is a bit too easy for white. White will just get this, and we have the big continuation to play. If black just answer, then white is already alive. If we don't answer, there is a big move, the big follow-up. For now, white played here. White wanted to make this stone stronger somehow, and the way he does it is not the best one. Probably this is the most common, because still we have a lot of agi in this area, and black needs to take care of it. In the game, white immediately tried to use the agis, but in the meantime we gave up 2 stones and gave black a very strong position. And unfortunately, this shape is not yet alive. Like, it looks very strong and it is very hard to kill, but it is possible to harass. For example, if black just add a move here, then we are not alive. We need to answer, and still we are not yet alive. It is possible in the future, if we get some stones, to get something, and we already got this stone at L2 and in center. So the group may be harassed a bit. This is the problem, because black is very strong on the left. Anyway, white played here. It is a bold move, very far away from the stones here, but these stones are alive, so I can understand why it was played. Black counter Hasami. Yes, this is rather good, because if we just go like this, then white will just come back and white is happy. So we attack, and white goes to the center, and black plays here. And white tried this wedge, which seems a bit weird. And the normal continuation will be something like this. And it looks like this wedge was not really successful at all. It would be better to play here, or even we can play Hane here. This is all good for white. In the game, white play here, and unfortunately for white, black played this Atari, and this Atari is a mistake. This would be normal. White goes here, and there are some problems, because black wanted to just take the stone, but although white cannot save the stone, we can get something else, and the very good move that followed was this one. This is a good move, because black does not know what to do. If we play here, then this stone is fine. We can rescue it. If we play here, then white will cut us there, so it is also not out. Black wanted to do everything. Black wanted to do this one, but there are still some problems. Like the main problem is that we can get this in center, maybe like this, and there are still some edges with the cut. Like, now if we cut this way and black will connect here, I am not sure what happens, but maybe it is not good for black. For example, here there is no good answer for this move. So there are so many edges still, and it is hard to manage. In the game, black played here. This was just some misread, probably. White captured the 2 stones, and now black is in a bad position. we still need to live with the group in the corner because it is not really alive yet. So very bad for black. At least black tried to live in a more active way, trying to make a cut simultaneously, and black cut. So it was an aggressive way of play and maybe good because black is behind. And white tries to fight. We play this. Here we played the Atari from this side, and I don't think it is good. It kind of looks like a driving Tsuji, but we need to come back. This is the problem because there is this cut. So it was better to play here. It is also better to play here because white is already connected here and very strong. So we just make the group that is weaker. We make it stronger as much as we can. Yes, we can just add a lot of moves to it, and then we can just capture the 2 stones on the side. This would be very good for white. In the game we did something similar, but only because black let us squeeze. This squeeze is good for white because we can capture the 2 stones here. It was possible to not let the white squeeze. Maybe not the prettiest one, but now it is hard for white to just capture the 2 stones. So this would be probably better for black. Usually this is the move to rescue the 3 stones because we don't make an empty triangle now, but there are some weaknesses after this. And cut or here. I think it is hard to manage. So the empty triangle. This is the best move. In the game, white got a nice squeeze. The squeeze was good. We can make this exchange, but it is not really exchange we want to do because it makes black corner alive. And without it, it is not that easy to leave for black. So I understand why white did not do this exchange and just play here. This is a good move. White got the stones on the upper sides, and this is a lot of territory. So white is fine. This cut is not that strong. Unfortunately, if black has to connect, then sure, this is so strong. But black just gave up the stone and make this. And there are some cuts, but black can just protect them in an active way. So it was easy for black. Probably white should have played something differently, just to maybe go here and wait for the good moment to attack the group. Anyway, black managed to settle the group. It is more or less safe, and then white came back to the 0-4 move. It is very important and good move because we can separate black groups, and this is a kind of a problem. There is some problem with this group because it is not yet alive, and we ignored another move in the area. But it is also not that easy for black to kill, so it's alright. White cut here, probably a bit greedy. We could have played just here and tried to swallow the stones in the lower right corner. This would be enough, for example. This should be enough. Now it is quite easy to just capture the stones, and we got a lot of territory. Black got some strength, but only if white will live here, he will be fine. The game white cut, black is cut with the bigger group, but the bigger group is harder to surround. And in the end, black managed to connect more or less. And we need to come back to this group because it is getting surrounded. In the game, white managed to get the ko that white immediately started. This is a very big ko. Fortunately for white has a lot of threats with this group. We can threaten to kill this group and disconnect it with this group. Those are very, very big. And we have also a lot of local ko threats. So the ko is not that bad for white, I would say. Surely black should get something from it, but it is not that easy. This was very interesting threat because it is not an immediate threat, but it makes possible for white to just cut the whole group and maybe kill it. For now, black captured, makes sense to do it. White recaptures, black connected, and now it seems that this is still a ko, like because black is surrounded and black does not have that many liberties. This is still a ko, and probably the ko is good for black. It's better for black. In the game there were some exchanges. I don't think this is necessary, is it? I don't see. Yeah, the ladder does not work. I don't think so. Let's see, because I may be blind. No, it does not work. So there was no reason to take the stone. Like maybe white can get a squeeze out of it, but if we play here, then white is more or less dead. Black has a lot of liberties, and white is dead. This would be easier for black. In the game, black captured, and white got this move, which makes the whole situation a ko. And a ko is two step, if I see it correctly. Black played here. White ignored the ko threat because it was not really good. If black would play here, then we can play this, and still it is a ko. So maybe black should have played like this. And if white plays some ko threat, we need to ignore it because the ko is too big. I am not sure which ko threat white would play. Probably this one. And this. And white can capture. But because black played 0-1 now, we can just capture. So it is not bad for black. So this is what black should do. We should just play this ko. Oh no, white can play here now. Yes. So unfortunately, black couldn't play like this. So it was already bad for black. We need to answer this. Like the ko threat at 0-1 was not working. White can just ignore it. Yes, this, and white has no reason to answer. We can just play here and we make the exchange. The problem is we did not even capture those stones because if black plays here, then we make squeeze, and we also capture these stones. So it was very good for white, and the game is already lost for black. I would also want to say one thing about the group here, because the upper right corner is where white got the advantage, and the advantage is even bigger than it seems, because the group is not really that alive. Let's see, if white plays here, if black play here, then we can play the ko, so probably black will play here, then we can play here, and it is a live group, a living group, but barely. For example, after this, black can make a seki shape like this. In the future, white can just play here, and make a seki. So there are no points here for black. We should remember this. And the move at T17 is very, very big. It's important to know. Dobra, let's do a quick recap. There was a lot of tanuki in this game and a lot of spoiling the plan of the opponent, which is nice because it means players are trying their best. Here, this is the shape. This is the correct way to play. Maybe black got confused because in some other joseki, let's say, which joseki? Oh, this one. In this joseki, yeah, here there is a possibility to make an exchange and then go into the corner. And if white will did I mess the this was like this here, and white can play like this and black play here, and this is fine for black. This is a different situation because black did not have the advantage. White has the advantage. White has one some more, and then this result is okay for black. But in the game, result was very similar, but white had one stone less, so it is much better for white. It is much better for white. Anyway, this here white could have played also this one. This is a more common way to play in this shape. Here a bit too much strength for black, so white is not really safe. Even when white shape is very strong, it is a ponuki. Here this was too greedy. We should have played here. Here we should remember that there is this very big continuation for white. And in this situation, the driving Tesuji or something similar to driving Tesuji is not really great. We should have just played the Atari here to get some strength and then capture the stones. Nice and easy. In the game it was similar, but black got more on the outside. It was easier for black to get a shape in the center. And the game ended in a complicated call. I think the last move I would have something to say about was this one. It could have been a bit more not greedy. The cat here was a bit more greedy. Anyway, that would be all from me. I hope you liked the review and see you next time.